Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Leonard here again, and for this video, I would like to discuss a little theoretical topic that I've been bouncing around inside my head, and that would be my ideal date situation. Because a lot of people do it on YouTube. They talk about the dates that good, the bad, the ugly, and all that. And so far in my life, I've been on a whopping 2 first dates with 2 very interesting women, but that's beside the point. That's nice, that's so much friends and all that. But I would like to discuss my ideal date. If everything goes well and everything is perfect on the date. So, here we go. Now, first off, I can't drive myself, so I will be dropped off by my dad or something, or I would take an Uber somewhere and then just be situated right then and there. I would dress nice. I wouldn't dress like this, except for maybe if I go out to the gym with the person. Which, I don't know, I don't really like the idea that I go on gym dates with somebody. Not right away anyway. That's more like a 3rd or 4th date or so on and so forth than the road. Because, it's not that I don't like going to the gym or anything, but, I don't know, there'd be just too many guys trying to hit out my woman, so that might be kind of a little bit of an aggravation more than anything else. So, gym dates are out of question on the first date. Plus, she might get intimidated by it, being that if she isn't into it right away. So that's something that might turn her off. We might think that that I'm a muscle head or something. That I'm just there for the gym and stuff. But there's so much more to me than that. Like this. Like my reading materials, my anime, my video games, so on and so forth. My hobbies more than anybody else out there until the end. So, we would go out to eat, of course, as the traditional classic first date option. I would pick the restaurant because I want to go to a nice sushi restaurant. I'm only thinking about sushi. The sushi has more of a certain vibe to it. But it's got the secondary meanings to it. If the guy likes sushi, he likes doing certain things. But the answer to that question is no. That's not why I want to go there after all. Because for me, sushi is just a pure experience. It doesn't do anything else. I just love sushi that much. But there's one type of sushi that I don't like. The shrimp with the tail still attached to them. I don't like that. I don't understand why they keep that on there. I mean, with the other sushi types out there, with the raw fish, I should say, they always take off all the bones and the tails and everything else. Why the hell do they leave it on the shrimp? Also, I love the little tofu pouches, so wet rice, even though it's not a sushi because it doesn't have any fish in there. but I still love it. It's my favorite type. And I also like the spicy dragon rolls because it's got a nice little kick to it, but it's not very powerful enough to get my stomach in trouble. When I first tried in New Paltz College, I was worried that it might upset my stomach a lot, but it didn't. Thank goodness. So there's that too. Now see well there. Yeah, I can have the soy sauce, but one thing I can't deal with the wasabi or the horseradish sauce. It just, I'm not built for that. That will definitely upset my stomach and probably my throat too. So can't eat that. Not on the first date. Not ever. Okay. Now, along with the sushi thing there, now that some seafood comes with a certain je ne sais quoi, like a type of statement, if you will. For example, oysters or clams, for that matter. Now, the only time I'll eat clams is when they're either fried or when they're baked. I cannot stand the idea of eating them raw. Okay, my parents used to eat raw clams a lot. I remember that my parents used to tell me this story about how they used to eat. One time they ate 6.5 dozen clams each at this restaurant back in New York City. I think it was Vendettas, something like that, something near there. Anyway, I couldn't eat that much seafood. And that comes from two people who eat sushi and sashimi. The only difference is that sashimi doesn't have the rice. But they hate it. Well, except my mother. My mother likes the one with the eel in it. Sea urchin. Uni. But my dad, no, he doesn't touch it. Neither will I ever eat oysters. Too big and too sloppy. So, I won't eat them in any way, shape, or form. But, oh yeah, I do love the clams when they're in the macaroni. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. And now being about 3:25, so I figure tonight we're gonna have that. But I love that. Anyway, another thing that I want to try is sashimi or sushi, but maybe it, with fugu. That'd be blowfish. Yeah, I know it's poisonous, and I know it's a puffer fish, but I like to live on the wild side. I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha. So anyway, that's that. I would definitely go for sushi or something, some kind of fish thing or something. Maybe sashimi or sushi. So then, I will go to like a meat dish, maybe a steak or maybe salmon or chicken. I don't exactly know how I will cut that. I don't want to seem to my date that I'm a helpless person, but cutting the meat would be a big challenge for me because I had some bad experiences with knives when I was younger, and I haven't picked up a knife to cut anything with since. So that might be kind of interesting. I might have the waiter or whatever, prepare the food for me, cut up for me before it comes out and that kind of thing. So we would have that. We would have some kind of dessert. I think ice cream. I like my ice cream. And I know the place around Kingston called the Jelly Cow. And also the other places too. Forgot the name of it offhand. I'll have to see next time I go to Kingston. It's more toward the next little hamlet over the Hudson River. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, that's got some really nice flavors to it too. And the cones are like the ice cream like stacked to this high, so they're pretty tall. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. Now, after dinner, if we still got gas to go out with it, I would either want to go to the movies, leave choice to what movies we go do, or I would want to go dancing. I know what you're thinking about. I'm very wealthy. I'm very this, that, and the other thing. So every kind of dance I would do break dancing, right? Where I would break every bone in my body. No, that's not the case. I am real good at slow dancing. Every other dance I do, I would probably break something. Whether it be my own body or property or something. Or even my deep, for example, which would be a very bad thing for me. But I want to go to slow dancing. Whatever song is playing there. That'd be good, right? Now, I will finish up with offering to take the girl or the woman back to her place, and to drag her and stuff like that. My dad's vehicle, and this is very boring, but I'm not one of the type of guys who demands hot coffee on the first night out. I would want to wait a couple of days or a couple of days worth to find out that's what you want to go on, because a woman will always decide whether a hot coffee is good to be served. So I wouldn't want that in the first date anyway. But I would like one little thing, a kiss either on the cheek or on the lips, because that's something I highly covet. And I don't covet it. I prize it too much of what's in terms of length with the coveting. But I would like a good night kiss at least. And not on the forehead either, because the forehead usually means like innocent love or whatever. So yeah, I would like a kiss on the lips of the cheek or something. Something blush-worthy, if you will. And then I would go home and I would read a lot about how my date was to my father and stuff, and of course it would tease me and annoy me and make like that, so you're gonna go home and you're gonna worship this girl now and carry on like I was a teenager again. But no. Oh yeah, and also another thing too is that I would probably alcohol will be on the table as well, because I'm of age. I'm almost double the rate age to drink alcohol in it. So more likely I will probably drink like a cocktail, like a tequila sunrise, or say pina colada. Or what was it? I want to 7 I don't know if I would look at old fashioned because that's a more heavier, a heavier type cocktail drink. I like it, not on the first date. Don't know. I'm trying to think of it now. And whatever. You could date it, right? Of course I would whatever my lead friend wants. So yeah, we would have fun with that, and we would be laughing and joking around about whatever comes into our head, whether it be involving games or a gym or other interests we might have. It's having a good time. It's having fun and stuff. We'll be talking about books and movies and things. And they're having fun, talking about stuff. And that'd be about it. Of course I wouldn't want, if I had like a really, really heavy drink, I wouldn't want to go to a club or dancing because it's noisy, and I don't feel like yelling at my date, hi, how you doing? You enjoy yourself and all that stuff. That's no fun for anybody. So anyway, let's see here. Of course, if she doesn't accept my invitation to drive her home, to get driven home, I will, of course, text her and make sure she got home in one piece. Make sure that her and her roommates are fine. Good night and all that jazz too. And that way I can fuck some fun with her too. And it'd be nice. And in the future, if we want to see each other again, I can set that up. We can do something similar, or we can do something different. Or we can go to the gym, we can go to see one of her friends or whatever. That'd be fun, right? Anyway, I thank you for watching my video about what my ideal first date would be. This is the most perfect scenario I can think of, and this is by far the best scenario that could possibly happen. When I get sick, nobody has health problems. I don't fall. I don't do anything wrong. The people over there are nice to me. I was just thinking of a joke I could say. One time was that that casino there, the one by Messina, the Native American one. Anyway, I go into the casino there, and the way it's set up is that the carpeted area is like where the casino grounds are, and when it's not carpeted, that's where the hotel room is, the restaurant is, so on and so forth. So unless you're 21 or above, you can get in, which is really stupid because there's a restaurant in the casino area, but like in the heart of it, and also the restrooms are also beyond the carpeted area, like a few inches beyond that. So you gotta be 21 or above to go in there too. Anyway, they have a guard there, make sure that no one goes around him or wherever, behind him or wherever. So anyway, we're going to the casino area, like blackjack tables, forgot what table they were, the blackjack or something like that, poker maybe. So we go to the table, and then the waitress that goes around the course and said, drinks, anybody want drinks, anybody want like Coke or something like that. So we could, yeah, we'll have a old fashioned and beer for my father. She goes, okay, she raises down on no bed, and then she off on her way. And then when she come back with drinks, she said, "Can I have your ID?" She's obviously talking to me, so yeah. But I'm in the casino over 20 minutes, I can gamble and stuff. So, I don't need the ID for my drink, do I? Yeah, well, rules are rules, how old are you? It felt like telling her, honey, I'm all up to your father. Take a while, guess how old I am. Let's see, you look about 25 years old. Thank you, but I'm over 40 years old. Well, yeah, 4 years old at that point. She was like, no way, no, it can't be 40. He said, yeah, I'm 4 years old. So, anyway, everyone over there is amazed that I'm old. But, it was really surprising that someone asked me that while I'm in the casino, where I'm in the 21 or older category spot there. But don't worry, it's right. She was, she must have been a newbie at this. And, I get caught all the time by people outside the casino and stuff, going into the area around there. No big problem. But, when you get into the place, you're situated, you think people would know better. Unless the pit boss says that somebody said, hey, go over there, get that, to see how old the guy is. Maybe he gave Larry over there a fake ID. There's nothing take about me. I'm a pure Italian, 4-year-old Italian beef right here. Beefcake. Anyway, I don't think that I would go to the casino with a person until maybe a month or so after I start dating the person, because then you got the hotel room, and you got the casino dealing with lots of money and stuff. So I wouldn't build up my level of trust with that person. I'm sure the same would be likewise for me too. That she wouldn't trust me with being in a hotel room with me and being with a new person with money and security and stuff like that for a couple weeks at least. Plus, in this economy, it might be kind of rare to want to go to a casino with a guy or a girl for that matter, unless you actually know who they are. Through and through. But yeah, thank you for watching my video on my ideal first date. Be fun. I don't know many places where they have surf and turf like that, so it'd be funny. It'd be fun too. I don't know if I want to go out for like lobster or crab with somebody, because those type of dishes would be kind of hard for me to open up by myself, and I don't want to say, hey honey, could you do this for me? Could you do me this, open up my crab meat for me? That would be very copacetic on the first date, or even the third or the fourth date. A week late. A week like the 6th date that would be with that material. So, yeah. Or we could do something simple like going to Chinese restaurant. Or something similar to that. Or buffet or something. You know, of course I would pay for it. Because I'm a gentleman. So, yeah. If you guys like what you see here, and you guys want my channel up, and we like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also contact me for future ideas on my channel and support me and have fun with me and stuff by calling me or texting me at 631-707-3707. You can also follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at PCustomPro. And my email is jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, if you want, you know, all you guys and girls all day into the land, like to have fun on dates and whatnot, or go clubbing or dancing or anything else, or kind of forget the young people say nowadays. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. In the next video, all you girls, guys, into the land. Sayonara, ciao ciao, auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen, so long.